saying hello to nobody because nobody's here. It was a kind of a last minute choice to live stream, so I don't know if anyone's going to pop in and say hello or not. This is probably a bad idea as well because I'm crazy busy trying to get this website up. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, well. Yeah, Bronwyn. Hey, how's it going? Yay, I'm not alone anymore. Can you hear me okay? I don't know. I'm using a different mic, so I don't know. Whoa, yay. Good. I have my little mic that you normally pin to your chest. I've got it sitting up there on the top of the computer on an alien. Because why not? How are you this morning? Anyway, seeing as it's just you and me, let's have a chat. Whilst I do things over in the other screen. All right, they're all good to go. Oh, I'll tell you what's crazy this morning. Trying so hard to not be nervous and stupid about things. But would it be me if I wasn't crazy and nervous and stupid about things? Hello. 2 people, yay. That's it. It's 2 people, that's all I need. Oh dear. I don't know whether the chat is slow or fast, or I don't know. Oh, look, a 3rd person. Yay! Hello. Juanita. That's a cool name. I like that. That's something a bit different. That's what I guess I enjoy the most about the internet is seeing names and things that are just so different from what you would normally see in normal life. It's a surprise video. I know, exactly. I just decided that about 7 o'clock this morning that I'd go live for some strange reason. I don't know. Do these things. I've been so busy. I think I needed this just to sort of just chill, just. But anyway, I don't think chill is in my vocabulary. Well, it's in my vocabulary. I just don't think it's in my DNA. Oh, dear. Okay, so what's happening in your lives? You all know what's happening in mine because I'm here and announcing a new website. Oof. Okay, that's enough of that for this morning. Look out. Look out, Boogie. Look out. Look out. Silly cat. Oh, sorry about the squeaky chair. We'll get rid of the squeaky chair at some point. Oh, so I'm currently adding all the keychains to the website. You guys, of course, you can't see the website yet, but these are the keychains. I don't know if it's going to focus. Probably not, and I don't know how to make it focus. But yeah, so I really enjoyed making these because I beaded them all myself. So they all have beads on them. And just one of my favorite things to do is to just sit and just like color match. And this is my favorite. I know it sounds stupid. And okay, we'll just hold it back. You can't see it. It's got like, then they're an off-white sort of pearly color and yellow. And then I just put that little pop of green in there and it's just so fresh. I'm waiting for summer. Oh my God. Don't even talk to me about summer, woman. Jesus. There was 32 here yesterday. That's just, and yet it was snowing in Tasmania, I think. So Australia is just crazy. It doesn't know what season it is. So No, it's too hot. It's too hot for me. It's 23 here this morning, and I think because I'm just like nervous and just all over the place this morning that I'm just, no. Oklahoma. So that's got to be, you guys would be heading into the cool. I'm still having summer. Yeah, the weather's I think the weather's a little odd everywhere at the moment. So, yeah, I guess it's that time of year when things just sort of, you go one day to the next. One of the channels that I watch, Red Poppy Ranch, I don't know if any of you guys watch it, they had snow, and then they're having days where they were walking around in T-shirts, and it was like, that's kind of like what it is here. Like you can see, I just had a jacket on this morning, but now it's just already, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. It's already starting to heat up. So, so what time is it in the US at the moment? I didn't even think to check because it's just morning for me. Ugh, freezing? No. Why? No, freezing for me. Where I live, it does not ever snow. And I think probably the coldest it's ever got is like about 6 or 7 Celsius. Oh, well, I timed that really well then, didn't I? Oh, that's great. Oh, I did time that well. Who knew that there was a time that was good for all of us? Breakfast Pepsi. Oh, dear. Oh, look, I can see all the mess. They're all orders that have to be packed today. And there's a whole bunch of books that need to be sorted down here. This is clean comparatively. Oh, dear. I'm having late lunch. Cold pizza and a Coke. Ooh. Oh, I don't know about that cold pizza. I don't know if we can be friends anymore. I'm really not a pizza eater as a general rule, though. So, and I'm pretty sure you guys, pizza is very different from pizza in Australia. From what I can gather from watching things on the internet. Okay, that I can understand, right? You're forgiven. I get that. It's like, yeah, no, it's just meh. Let's just eat it cold. I get it. Yep, righto. Oh, dear. I'm not entirely sure what I have left to do. So many things. I don't know. Oh, trying to deal with everything. Chicken tacos. Nice. Very nice. Here's me being awkward all by myself. Well, I mean, you guys are here, but I'm here by myself. I have a cat. Hey, Boogles. Boogie. Hello. We think he might be going a bit deaf because he just doesn't. He's pretty old, though. So this camera is really orange. I know what it is. If I turn that off. There we go. I'm less orange. I look less like an Oompa Loompa now. Which, if you had watched the last episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, that's not necessarily a bad thing. So, I watched the last episode last night. I don't know if anyone else here is a fan of RuPaul. I have been a fan of RuPaul for a very, very long time. I always said, if there's any such thing as reincarnation, I wanted to come back as a drag queen. So, yes, that's weird. I'm well aware that this is weird, but that shaking that you can see, I'll sit perfectly still, and you can see the camera will shake every now and then. We have a new subdivision being built, sort of like at the end of my street. There's 2 houses, 3 houses, and then there's a street. And then there's bushland, and they're building a new subdivision in the bushland. And honestly, my whole house just shudders, and you'll see it you'll see the camera sort of just every now and then it'll just shake. That's not me doing that, because my screens and my camera are no longer anywhere on my desk. They're actually sitting on a piano. Not my piano. I can't play piano. Could when I was younger. I can't anymore. Yeah, there you go. See that? I'm sitting perfectly still. That's the whole house shaking. It's quite disconcerting, especially considering we don't have earthquakes here in Australia. That when that first started, it was like, oh, that's odd, you know. And plus, most houses generally in Australia are built on a cement slab. But because this is a 2-story house and it used to be like a little cottage that's been lifted up, I don't think they've done a particularly good job of it. Oh, dear. You guys have all gone quiet, and I'm just babbling away here. But then again, what's new? I'm always babbling away. So, yeah, currently adding the keychains to the website. I just wanted to add a couple of, God, there we go, wobble, bobble, bobble. Couple of extra products before I launched it, because it's going to be launched in 45 minutes. So, you know, why not do things at the very last minute? Yeah, well, one of my cats would eat pizza. Oh, I don't know if he'd eat pizza crust. I don't know. I think he'd probably eat just about anything at the moment. Wouldn't you, you skinny thing? Yeah, go on. Hop off. Go over there. Go on. He's got this new thing where he sleeps under my chair. We have earth tremors here in South Oz. Okay. Yeah, I mean, some parts of Australia get earthquakes. I know that. There was an earthquake not long ago, but yeah. Hello, how you going? Yeah, where I am, I don't think we've ever had an earthquake. I'm up on the east coast, basically about the middle of the east coast of Australia, right on the coast. So if you ever want to look it up, it's Iluka. So you probably have to zoom right in because it's like about this big. So if you look for Yamba, you'll find it sort of on the mouth of a river. Yeah. And yeah, I don't think we've ever had an earthquake here ever. So we're pretty lucky in Australia because we're not on any like major fault lines or anything. So if it all goes to shit, I think we'll be good. Oh, yeah. Spaghetti bolognese. Ugh, I don't. I'm not a fan of mince or meatballs, or spaghetti. I'm one of these people. Everyone says I'm fussy, and I'm not. It's not that I'm fussy. I just don't like anything. See that, and that's different. I just like really plain, ordinary food. I just like meat by itself, and I don't like red meat as a general rule. I like, well, yeah, see, I like pork, which is not red meat. I eat a T-bone every now and then just because I feel like I have to. Because being anemic, it's nice to eat red meat occasionally. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. It's just a good excuse to have a T-bone every now and then. But yeah, if I eat mince, I eat pork mince or chicken mince. Yeah. I used to work in a Mexican when I was young and never ever took anything home. Ooh, spaghetti with butter on it. Oh, pork chops. I'm coming to your house, Ramona. Thank you. It might take me a while to get there. I'll fly. I pretend I'm Superman. Oh, I could be Loki. He was my favorite character, and he was only on it for a minute. That was President Loki, but I really liked him because he was a real dick. That was such a good show. Something's going on out there. Kurt came home early yesterday, so it could be socks. He's always doing weird things. Okay, yeah, not a fan of Parmesan cheese either. It smells like vomit. I'm lactose intolerant, so I tend to not eat. See, this is the way people say I'm fussy. So it's like, I don't eat that. I don't eat that. Just give me a plate of vegetables, a plate of salad without any salad dressing on it. I like meat pies, plain meat pies. What else do I like? Frozen dinners. I eat frozen dinners. You guys, you've heard me say this before. Chicken schnitzel. No. Chicken palmy. I don't know. The one with the tomato sauce. I'm not really a fan of the tomato sauce. Don't really like tomatoes. See, I actually am fussy. Okay, fine. That's it. I'm turning the stream off. That's it. The end. So meanwhile, I'm not doing anything. Just sitting here chalking. I'm chalking. Okay. Socks. Socks is in here. Hey. We're being graced by his lordship. Wow. Hey, Claire, how's it going? I'm good, thank you. How are you? He would live off Salisbury steak TV dinners. We do not have that here. Salisbury steak. What is it? Is it, I mean, obviously it's steak, but is the Salisbury part a sauce or something? Socks, come here. Come and say hello to the people. Come on. You, come here. Oh, he's so ignorant. Seriously, though, TV dinners are so great. Come here. Come on. No, you can't hear anything over my squeaky chair, but oh, here he is. The most beautiful cat. Yeah, careful. The most beautiful cat in the whole land. Oh, okay. Gravy-covered minced patty. Well, I even timed it sort of well for the UK too. Huh. Well done, me. Hello. If I had to come in probably an hour or two earlier, that would be a good time for everybody. I know I'm up early. So I've been up since 5 because I'm nervous and stressed, and I think no one's going to like my stuff, which is nothing new. Can you just say hello to the people? Say hello. Look at me. Look how handsome I am. Look at this belly. Look at the face. I kind of like it. I kind of don't like it. I'm going to smack her in the face in a minute. He's my baby, aren't you? He's not purring. He's not happy. He says, no, I'm done. Hey, come. There you go. Come. Black and white cats. Bye, Bronwyn. Thank you for popping in. It was very nice of you. Thinking no one likes my things is, I guess, part of, I don't know, just, I don't know. I always think that, you know, I make something and I think it's fantastic, and then I just, yeah, I don't know. Sorry that the shipping is so shit. I wish there was something I could do about that. There's really nothing I can do about that. Even in Australia, it's ridiculous. Although, yeah, no, it's pretty ridiculous. I had to send 18 kilo of soap the day before yesterday. And it was $60, which wasn't too bad. Yeah, I was actually sitting, sorry for the throat clearing. I have a mute button. I think a lot of people wished I had a mute button, but if I had one, I think it would be on all of the time. Yeah, I have about 3 soaps left to do on a wholesale order, and I'm doing Pink Fairy And I'm just trying to figure out what would be the best shapers to use, because I want to do something different, but I don't want to do pink, red, and white, because when you smell the fragrance, it smells pink, red, and white to me. But I don't know. For the life of me, I just can't figure out it's driving me mad, and that's why these 3 soaps have been left, because I just can't figure out what to do with them. So, but good for you getting into soap making. Good luck stopping. It's so addictive. It really is. I love it. So I always say I wish everyone would soap. I wish everyone would find the joy that I find in soaping. I love soaping so much. Like, I mean, you guys, you know me, you can just look in the background and see I do 17,000 things. Oh my God, this is mornings for me. Oh dear. Well, you have just done the wrong thing, Ramona, because you can never just buy one 3D printer. I have 9. I like watermelon lemonade. I think it smells really, really nice. But yeah, and that watermelon lemonade is another one. See, watermelon lemonade always smells pink and yellow to me, and that's not sort of the colours that you would expect out of okay, I don't know, yeah. I mean, the amount of fragrances, the amount of fragrances I have downstairs, it's just, I go down there and I have to test all these fragrances, and I filled my cart up at iLux yesterday, and I've like, you cannot buy any more fragrances. You already have like 20,000 down there to test. Stop buying more fragrances. The 3D printers, honestly, they're so addictive. And it's really not hard. If he knows anything about like modeling and stuff, he shouldn't have a problem. I used to 3D model as that was my business. That's what I used to do when the kids were little. It's how I supported us when they were growing up. So it was really easy for me to just slip into 3D printing because I already knew how to model. So, but for some people, it's relatively easy just to learn. For others, it's not something that you can ever do. You just don't have the brain for it. I think most people that are sort of crafty can sort of work their way through a whole different sort of craft. So, and I feel like 3D modeling is kind of, I don't know, yeah, I was going to say it's kind of crafty, but it's also very technical, and you have to figure out ways to do things with them little black ears. Little black ears. Little socks. He's such a good cat, but I mean, he's either really nice or he's a cranky shit, which seems to be the case with most tuxedo cats. They seem to all, my mum had one and she was like that too. She only likes certain people. No, that's not my chair. Socks is a sweet cat. He is. He really is. Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, it does require brain power to do 3D printing and 3D modeling. So it is something that would help him exercise his brain. It would be really good. I have a solid black kitten named Boo. That's so cute. I used to have a black cat. I called her Midnight. That wasn't very inspired, but she was a lovely cat. She got pregnant. She had oh my God, she had I think it was 8 or 9. No, it was a lot of kittens. One didn't make it, but she was a lovely but she was little and she was only really young. But I ended up giving her away because, I mean, I had 3 cats at that point. So, Or give Spike a pat for me when we go to the garage next. I actually had a tortoiseshell cat for a while. I don't even remember what I called it. And it was a horrible cat. It pissed and shit everywhere. And yeah, I got it not long after Mum passed away. And yeah, no, it was a terrible cat. I didn't like that cat at all. Yeah, so I ended up giving it away because I couldn't take it because it just kept pissing and shitting everywhere. So, black and white tuxie, complete with a white stripe up his forehead, just like that. Yeah, I mean, getting a brain tumor removed, I mean, there's so much risk, isn't there? Hello, Wendy Lynn. How are you? Dark and dismal Scotland. I know, look, it's dark and dismal, but you've got awesome accents. He's a demon. Yeah. But he's confined to the garage because you love him enough to not get rid of him. So can't be like totally. I do not have an accent. I watch a channel called Creaky Blinder, and I don't know if it's something that anyone else here would watch. And he's Welsh. He always says, I don't have an accent. Because people always telling me he has an accent because, I mean, Welsh is very, very strong and very, very distinct. So, but yeah. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, yeah. I hear an Australian in a bunch of, like in an American movie or something, and you can pick it. But I guess none of us feel like we have an accent when we're talking just amongst ourselves, do we? No. Garage kitty. Garage kitty. I like that. So, our Boogle's sitting down here under the chair. Did you want to come up and say hello to the people? He's the most vocal out of everybody. I've got to just be careful how I pick him up. Come here, Skinny. Oh. This is Boogles. This is what Boogles looks like now. You guys haven't seen him for a very long time. He's not well. His kidneys are shutting down and he's anemic. We think he's going no, not on the keyboard. He's not allowed up here because he's just too stupid. Yeah, just sit. That's it. Good boy. He goes to the vets every 3 weeks now and has his vitamin B12 shots. We think he had a stroke about 2 months ago. He's actually leaning against my arm. But this meowing is constant. Isn't it? But he honestly is the most loving cat. Like he lives for pets. Don't you? And he's like Garfield. He does this whole headbutt thing, which I'm pretty sure Garfield was modeled on an old cat because that's just exactly what he does. So, hello, Bella. I'm just trying to catch up on what everybody says. He never shuts up. This is just constant. I love cats. I don't like dogs at all, which people think is really weird. I don't like the way they smell. I don't like the way they act. I don't like dogs. I don't even like puppies. I just look at them and everyone goes, oh, I'm like, yeah, no. I had a puppy when I was a kid, apparently, a German Shepherd. But no, they just don't interest me. I just that blind loyalty thing. I don't like it. I like cats because they're very independent and sort of don't give a shit about anything. I guess I like animals like me. What are you doing? We're supposed to be adding things to the website, not playing with you. What's you so? God, have a look at this. A sugar glider. Wow. Thank you for stopping in, Noreen. Have a lovely day. Look at this. Yeah, well, he's nearly 22. So, you know, I mean, he's had a bloody good run, this cat. He's pretty cool. Well, there you go, Tanya. Seriously. See, I mean, this is, he never used to be like this. Like, you would never see him when he was younger. He was always outside chasing horses and kangaroos and shit. He actually had the neighborhood dog, was terrified of him. But yeah, he's been inside. We lived in a house in Yamba. He was always an outdoors cat. And then house we moved into, the next door neighbours had a pond with koi fish in it. And somebody stole and ate the koi fish. So he was an indoor cat after that. And they always say that indoor cats live longer than outdoor cats because there's less predators and less shit they can get into. And he's since he's been an indoor cat, he hasn't had a tick or anything. So this is a dickhead. Oh, he's a snuggly bud. He's a good boy. Aren't you? Hi. He's a bit smelly. He has pretty stinky farts. But yeah, we've been giving him like a bit of like nice tuna and I'm giving him the expensive kidney food now. Because his kidneys are shutting down. But I mean, 2 months ago, I honestly thought he was in such poor health that I went to the vets and we were discussing having him put down. And now, almost 2 months later, and he's just like, I mean, he's not 100% because, he's nearly 22. But he's so improved from what he was like. It was just, pop this alarm out here. Siamese, wow. I love Siamese. Someone's pet chicken. All right, that's enough now. You're going to have to hop down. Oh, because you're smelly and you're annoying. There you go. You said hello to the people. He also has fleas. And a lot of fluff. All right. I'm distracting myself. Not doing anything here. Yeah, I've had a few dead birds come through the cat flap, but I mean, they're only like pigeons and stuff. But he's been a pretty good cat. He caught a rainbow lorikeet once and was scolded severely for it. He never did it again. But he was always allowed to catch pigeons because they're just horrible creatures. So yeah, he was always killing something. Socks caught a pigeon once. Socks didn't like going out. Never liked going outside. He sort of just hunker down, just sit there watching outside. Go and eat some grass and spew. That was pretty much it. He caught a bird once and he didn't know what to do with it. Just sat there looking at it. Some kind of fake. She took a photo of it because he's just sitting there looking at this dead bird. Oh, stupid cat. So yeah, so he's not an outside cat. No, I let Boogly. He goes out on the back veranda because I'm living up in a 2-story house now. I can just block off the stairwell and he can sit out on the veranda. And he likes it out there. I let Socks out and he's like, so he's scared of everything. Pigeons, flying rats, absolutely flying rats. Like, I mean, I had pet rats. I wouldn't have a pet pigeon. So, yeah, no, I'm not a fan. Oh, okay. Well, living in Australia, I've actually never seen a mole, but I mean, like I've seen one, but not for real, because, yeah, but ew. Any dead animal being left for you is like, oh, thank you for loving me, but did you have to? Could you have not just got me some flowers instead? Which are just dead things as well, really. Wow, that's a whole mood, isn't it? Oh dear. Yeah, good old boogles. I don't know. I was really glad that the when I took him to the vets, because it got to the point where he was hiding and he was really, really unwell. And the vet said, look, he said, don't make a decision. He said, leave it for a week or two. We'll give him some vitamins. And yeah. And yeah, and he's been better ever since. He was getting vitamin shots every week. And then we went back to a month, and then now he's back to 3 weeks. So actually, should have an appointment coming up soon, the 29th of November. So, yeah. Cats are funny creatures. I think, I don't know. We've always had cats ever since I was a kid. But, I mean, we've had all sorts of pets. I had a lamb. We've had snakes. We've had ferrets. We've had birds. Like we've had budgies. We've had cockatoos. What else have we had? I think that's pretty much it. Dad was he always wanted to have some sort of weird animal. Ferrets were weird. They're not nice creatures. The vet here is friggin' fantastic. They know that I don't have a lot of money. And so they charge me like $28 to give him a B12 shot. That's it. That's all they charge me. Because when I went there at first, I was like, Jesus, this is going to cost so much. But no, it didn't. So, and they're really nice. And the vet doesn't give him the shots. The nurse lady does. Nurse lady? I don't know. The nurse. Let's just say nurse. And yeah, so I'm pretty lucky with that. So I can afford that. Birds hate me. Rats are I don't like mice. Mice are just stupid, but rats actually have personalities. If you like, not rats that run around outside, but ones that are bred for pets. They're actually pretty cool. Actually, mine, I had 2. And it was an interesting pet because it freaked people out, but I liked them. But they do have a personality. I wouldn't have a bird, but I like rainbow lorikeets and magpies and that when when they're out in the backyard. I have one baby magpie, or he's not baby, he's quite young. When it rains, we had some rain a while back, like for about 2 weeks, it just rained really heavy, and he'd come and perch on a chair under the veranda. And it was so nice. He'd just sit out there. So I'd just stand inside having a chat to him just to get him used to me. So, but yeah, I keep meaning to leave food out for them and I forget all the time. So, meanwhile, I'm sitting here talking and not doing any work, which, surprise, surprise, what's new? Vinyl colour. Okay, right, that's what we're doing. We're doing things. I'm adding keychains. These are also going into Sassy. And we're going to save attributes. Oh, the joys, I tell you. This website. A squirrel. They're pretty cute. Create variations from all attributes. Yeah, this website, I swear, I wanted to create this beautiful aesthetic website that, was just wonderful. 11 variations, don't have prices. What charge? I don't even know what I'm charging for these things. Oh, look, seriously, it's paper. It's paper. It's paper. It's paper. Oh, dear. It's almost like I have a friggin' obsession with paper. I know what I was going to charge for these. All right, so we're going to set regular prices. I'm going to go 985. Greetings from Niagara Falls. Well, hello, Jody from Niagara Falls. How are you today? What a pretty place to live. Cold. Canada. Oh, is all of Canada cold? Like, not all the time, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's colder there in winter than it is here in winter. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, my delivery is coming today. Oh, my delivery. Which one is it? Oh, hang on. Can I do that with the live stream? Oh, I think I don't have to watch the live stream for it to still be live streaming. Which one is it? Oh, yay! Oh, my God, you guys. Oh, cat fur up my nose. Saskatoon. She's already gotten snow. Yeah, well, I mean, it was snowing in Tasmania here yesterday, and it's like nearly summer. It's just mental. Excuse me, could you not sit under my chair? Come on, move, please. Oh, I say it's not cold. Here's me putting my Ugg boots on. My dodgy Ugg boots, so dodgy. All right, let's put those on. We're one of the most southern cities in Canada. It does get a bit cold in winter, but not as cold as other places in Canada. Okay, cool. Okay, well, now you've said that, I'm going to have to just look up. No, I type in Canada, it says Canada Drag Race. I just mentioned I'm a RuPaul fan just a minute ago. Always been a RuPaul fan. Okay, so what did you say? The most what now? Most southern. Oh, okay, so, right, okay, so down, because down is south, which I'd know because I live in the southern hemisphere. All right, I've now located you. Oh, dear. Sorry, gotta go. May Wi-Fi. Oh, no. All right, thank you for stopping in, Ramona. Hopefully I'll have a great day and I'll make lots of sales with my new stuff. Yay. Yeah, Jody, when you say it gets a little bit cold, I'm pretty sure it gets a lot colder where you are than where I am. I mean, as I was saying before, I think the lowest it has ever gotten here is about I think it's got down to 3 degrees Celsius at night time, like really early in the morning. 3 degrees. Let me do that, because although you're Canadian, you probably use Celsius. That's 37.4 Fahrenheit. So I don't know. I mean, the majority of the world uses Celsius, but yes, that's a very exciting, very, very exciting deliveries coming today. Do any of you watch Sarah Renee Clark on YouTube? She is a adult coloring person. I wasn't sure how to finish that sentence. She has planners, like you can color in your own planners. So I ordered one back, for my birthday, so back in May, and they have just come out and it's coming today. So it's very exciting. All right. You're all just distracting me now. So stop distracting me. I'm trying to work here. See, if I move that over there, I don't need to see me, and I can still see you guys chat. And then, because I need to do things. All right. I'm currently adding keychains to the website. Look, if I have a reason to talk, I will totally get sidetracked. Work and live stream, not a good mix. No, definitely not. 6 degrees Celsius. At 5 o'clock in the afternoon? Yeah, no. Yeah, I often try to film behind the scenes videos for Patreon, but inevitably I just get so confused with what I'm trying to do because I'm trying to talk at the same time. And yeah, it doesn't work. It literally does not work. That's one time I have messed up measurements in oils and stuff, is when I tried to work and film at the same time like that. Pink. Oh, that's pretty. Admit it, you want an excuse for distraction. Absolutely. I'm so nervous. It probably doesn't show, but like I have been. Oh, there isn't one of those. Let's remove that. Yes. Oh my God, there is a giant cockroach on the wall. It's like, I don't know if you can see. It's like, honestly, oh no, I don't like cockroaches. Like, I'm not scared of them. They're just friggin' gross. It's no longer on the wall. I have. Not a fan. Not a fan. Dearie me. Dearie me. Yeah. We don't get cockroaches very often. But, oh, there's no sky blue either. This is what's going to happen. I'm just going to talk weird things now. There's also no turquoise either. It's 10 to 9. The likelihood that you're getting any more than one keychain at this point is pretty slim. Usually the ones that come in from outside are like the big giant honkers, but sorry, can't talk. They're pretty easy to kill. It's a little tiny little they're called like army cockroaches or something. They're the ones where you have to actually get your house sprayed. But the big ones, you just give them a squirt and they're good. Then this stuff is the best stuff I've ever found for gross creatures. That'll kill like flies and stuff in a heartbeat. Set product image. What color are we going to go? We're going to go that yellow because it's my favorite. And then the mouse over image, let's go. That pink is really pretty. Let's do that one. And then publish. We have one keychain on the website. Hey! Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. I hate being like this. I hate being so nervous and doubting of my things. And as I was saying to Kurt yesterday, I said, you watch. I said, I've built this all up and I've taken so long and I'm trying to release it in time so everyone wants to buy things for Christmas. I said, it'll just be a failure and I'm just going to be, depressed for a month. And it will be. I mean, it's terrible. I don't like telling people these things. I like to project that I'm always okay, although you guys all know I'm not always okay. Awesome bitch. Next one is, the C word. I actually called it C word. Should I call it the C word keychain? Oh, Christ. Fuck off. Oh, Boogly! It's attacking you! It attacked Boogly! No, don't. I sprayed it, buddy. Now he's chasing it. He's like, no. Oh, I just seen it crawling across the floor out of the corner of my eye and I thought it was a spider. Spiders I can't deal with. I can't deal with. Leave it. Boogles, come on. Look, it's already dying. Leave it alone. Come on. It's on his back with his legs flapping and he's just slapped it. This is the most youthful I've ever seen him. Well, not. The most youthful I have seen him in a long time. Like, he doesn't play anymore. He's too old for that. Like, I've got a laser pointer and stuff, and he just, because he has like arthritis as well, so. Thank you. We need you to not doubt ourselves. I know. It's like the soap sprinkles. Like, I thought they'd be huge, but they're not. I mean, they're just, I don't know. I don't want to say these sort of things because I don't want you guys to feel sorry for me because, like, I mean, my life's not that bad. But I think I just get in my head too much and get so invested in things that when they don't go the way that I think they will, I get sort of, I don't know, just really down about it. And I know I shouldn't because, I don't know, because I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. And thank you, Claire. This is mostly washed out now. I had it was half and half blue and pink, I think. And then I chucked purple on top of both of them. Or something like that. I don't know. It's just a fluffy mess. But that's my hair, so I don't even bother with it. Unless I straighten it, this is what my hair does. Thank you. I love my products too. I do. I mean, I generally don't make anything I don't like. Like, I'm going to change the soy melts. I've never liked making the soy melts. I made the soy melts because everybody wanted them. And when I did the markets, they sold really, really well. They were one of my top sellers. And they were good. They helped finance making the soaps and everything. But now that the snap bars are becoming quite popular, I'm going to start making those because I quite enjoy making those, putting all the glitters and the colours and that in them. So, but yeah, I mean, I love my things, but, you know, I make things that I would buy. I'm going to call it C word because I don't know if I should put as a title. So I'm not going to put that as a title. Oh, dear. And I have 8 minutes. I don't think I'm going to get all of these added. So let's call that C word. Right. Excuse me. We're going to, what did I price this at now? Wow. $9.85. $9.85. Let's write that down so I know what I'm doing. And delete all variations. I'm very lazy. I do one product, I put all the details in, and then I just duplicate them for every next product. Vinyl colors. Okay, so we need to select all, and then we have orange. So no aquamarine. So we have orange, we have no cherry. Orange, lemon, nature, ocean. So there's no gold, there's no lavender. Nature, ocean, peach blossom, pink. There's no shortbread. Silver, sky blue. There's no turquoise, but there's a violet, and there's no violet in there. Oh, have I not put violet? I've not put violet in the attributes. God damn it. Oh, web design. Yeah, this website just, it went from being something that was going to be so, fine, I'll save it for Christ's sake. I have two different purples in the vinyl colors on the keychains. One's lavender and one's violet. But in the attributes, I've only put lavender because I didn't realize I had two to begin with. So I'm going to go into vinyl colors now and add violets and then try and make a nice, so we've got color violet and then make a nice color that matches it. It's close enough. Because it's a really nice real deep purple. I really like it. That's not quite right. It's darker than that. That's too blue. That's too pink. That's more like it. Add new vinyl colour. There we go. And then go back to the products. The joys. The joys, the joys. This is sometimes why I wish I just use something like Shopify or something, because apparently that's a lot easier than what I'm trying to do. But, Right, violet. Where is it? There it is, down at the end. So, do we have sky blue? No, we don't. Lemon, nature, ocean, peach blossom, pink, silver. Why is sky blue? Oh, no, that makes sense. It comes after. Oh, I'm so stupid. Why is sky blue there? Why does it come after silver? A Bruce wedding party. Purple and blue are so nice together, though. Oh, time to get out the good shit. Honestly, you guys, these lip balms from Soy and Shea are the bomb. They are the best. This I'm using Candy Cane. You probably can't see it. Candy Cane at the moment, which is lovely. It's so minty. But I find that lip balms like from big companies always dry my lips out and worse. Whereas these last for freaking hours. She's done an awesome job. And I have so many. Like, I have bought so many. She's also sent me a bunch as well, but I'd say thank you to her, but she's not here. Which is probably because she's at the shop. Set regular prices, $9.85. This is why I write things down, because I'd already forgotten that. Oh, I haven't set stock either. Toggle manage stock. This I'm working with WooCommerce. I love WooCommerce. And then set stock to 1. They currently only have 1 of these. Jesus Christ, I have 2 minutes. Come on, pull your finger out, woman. I'll get this one added, and then we'll just set the website to live. And you can all have a look. Lemon C-word. Lemon C-word. I actually have a one of the keychains on my bag and have had quite a few comments on it. Oh, really? Because it's a cunt one. And yeah. I don't care. Gold and black. Oh, gold and black, yes. I'm not a fan. I like gold and silver. I'm not a fan of gold particularly. I don't wear gold jewelry or anything. My mum did. She loved gold. She never wore silver, ever. Gold and rubies, which is why I have this. Where I'm up to? Silver. Stop distracting me. By the way, you're being distracting now, Missy. I shouldn't say me. You've got to stop doing that. I still call people, like, I have this bad habit of being polite. But I go, I don't know why. No, yeah, I don't know. It's just not my colour. And Violet, which is a good name. Well, if I ever had a daughter, I was going to call her Natisha. Natisha, was it Natisha? Natisha, yeah. So it's in the Stephen King book. That's just like the name. Okay, so set product image. We're going to do, what colour can we do for this one? What one's really nice? I do like that orange. No, we're going to go with the violet for the main product image. And for the mouse over, we're going to do, actually that one looks like the shape of Australia almost. Let's do the lime green because that's really cool. All right, so publish. So we've got at least 2 acrylic keychains happening on the website. I have to go back to the first one and edit. the amount of them, variations, I think that, yep. Yeah, so in WooCommerce, you can when you have a lot of variations, you can do a lot of things to all of them at the same time. So I've just toggled the manage stock to on, and now I just click stock and I put in 1, and it will add it to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 8 attributes without me just doing anything except that. Well, I had to do something. Oh my God. I had to do something. Okay, so let's view the product. Make sure I've done that all correctly. All right. Oh, the colors look fantastic. Oh God, I love it. I'm so excited for you guys to see the website, which I can set live now, which I should. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's turn off maintenance mode. Choose mode, disabled. So save changes. So it's now not on maintenance mode. And the countdown is finished. So I need to go down to, where the hell is it? Settings. And home is the new home page. And now, oh, you son of a bitch. Come on. Control F5 usually clears your cache. Purges page. What product do you most enjoy making? Ooh. Soap. And I even enjoy it so much, I just did a wholesale order where all the soaps had no colour at all and 5% fragrance. They were stinky and plain, and yet they were fantastic. So, because I end up, because I did all the edge, I edged them with the round edger, and did stamps on them, and they just, I know, but they looked really, really nice in the end. So, all right, the website is live, people. If you'd like to go and have a look, tell me what you think. I'm a bit excited about that. I could probably clear my cart. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff in my own cart. Oh dear. All right, is there a way to clear the cart? There's not. It needs a button so you can just take everything out in one go. Oh. So the design looks quite similar to Wickedleegoods because I'm using the same template, because in the end that's what I had to do. So, yeah. It's not as aesthetically pleasing as I would have liked it to be. I was going to do a whole lot more. But I like the way I've designed the product pages and the front page, all of that. I feel like I've done a pretty good job. And it's very succinct and to the point. Like the front page just shows some fancy shit and then just shows new products. The collections are set out on a really, what I think is an attractive page. Yeah, it's live. So now I'm going to sit here and no one will order anything, and I'm just going to just dissolve into a puddle. Oh, dear. As I said to Curtis, I was hoping, because I've got a couple of orders here to send, I'm hoping that I'll get a couple of orders on this website as well, so that I can send some stuff straight out like today. But we'll see. We'll see. Don't you guys feel at all pressured to buy anything if you don't want to either. That's not, I really don't want anyone to do that. Yeah. Young people poorly served by young people's mental health services. Honestly, I just think mental health services are just not good enough for any age. Why does it have to be just young people? Ooh, just reading Twitter Updates. Paralysed mice walk again after gel is injected into spinal cord. That's from New Scientist, so that's probably going to be peer-reviewed. Wow. Nice. That's interesting. That's really interesting. If you ever want to know something is true, make sure that you read it on somewhere that's been peer-reviewed. If it's scientific, go to New Scientists are good because they will always give you citations and studies. Nature is probably one of the best places of all to get peer-reviewed scientific studies. So yeah, don't just, if you see something on Facebook or YouTube, don't just believe it. I think one of the biggest problems with the internet is the access to information, the access to misinformation. It's just rampant. It's so crazy. Oh, wow, I've been here for an hour and 6 minutes. Woo! And there are 8 people. 8 people? Wow. Well, listen, 8 people on a pop-up stream is not bad. Yes, apparently I'm now live. So my email tells me an hour ago. Yeah, there's definitely a problem, I think, with the internet, is how easy it is to access stuff that's just either just slightly wrong or just lies. How not to give a fuck. Is that the art of not giving a fuck? I know I had that somewhere. Next time, give more warning. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been going to do some streams, but things are just like, yeah. I've been so busy trying to set up the website. I found out I have. How not to give a fuck, I think, is the second book, is it? I think I bought a ebook of that one and I haven't read it. I think I read the first one. I feel like I kind of live it, sort of, but yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. It was a while ago. I think when it first came out. Yeah. No, yeah, I also, yeah, I would highly recommend both of them to pretty much anybody. So I think there needs to be a lot more sort of behaving in ways. Oh, okay, I'll have to check that out. Behaving in ways that aren't necessarily detrimental to other people, but too many people live in a way that isn't honest. Like they're too busy trying to get clicks and views and approval and all that other stuff instead of just being their honest selves. 5 years ago, getting the diagnosis is a good thing, I think, because it sort of like says, okay, this is what you have, now you can deal with it. For me, that was what my diagnosis was. Although, honestly, when I was first diagnosed, for a while I tried to figure out what was me and what was the bipolar. And then eventually it probably took me a year or two to realize that there was no separation of me and bipolar. I have bipolar. It's all one thing. And once I wrapped my head around that, it was like, okay, so then how do I deal with that? My middle son said to me that I don't take responsibility for my behaviors and my actions because I have mental health issues. And that was really surprising because he studied psychology in college, university as we call it here. And it really annoyed me because if he actually understood mental health, he would know that we do take responsibility of what we say and do, but at the same time, we can't necessarily stop what we say and we do, because that's part of being bipolar. And I think that's the part that he doesn't understand. Like if I am going through, there's a thing called bipolar rage, which is a thing, and it's horrible, and it is like, when you get so angry, you just like, well, it's like that, but worse. Like we will do the most ridiculous things when we're in a bipolar rage. And if I've hurt someone's feelings or, smashed things, which was my thing back in the day, I had to deal with those consequences, and I would deal with those. If I said something to someone that hurt their feelings, I would apologize afterwards or after I'd calmed down. Or also when I get anxious, it turns to anger. I lash out. Like when I used to, at the end of the day, packing up the markets, I would always get angry, and I didn't understand why, and I eventually figured it out. But it was because I was just so anxious, and also in the heat and stuff. And I would often lash out at Brie, and once I figured out what it was, like I'd always apologize afterwards. She was cool with it. Yeah. We do. You're right. We do accept the responsibility hard. I think people just don't see that. I mean, I live with the consequences every single day of having bipolar and having untreated bipolar. I raised all three of my children. I've just spat on myself. I raised all three of my children by myself with untreated bipolar, unmedicated completely. I was diagnosed with manic depression when I was, oh my God, I can't hear that. When I was 12. So I was never treated, because back in those days, because I'm like, 52 now, back in those days, mental illness was something that you sort of swept under the rug. So I didn't then go and get diagnosed as an adult until my kids were, I think Curtis probably would have been about 13 maybe. So it wasn't that long ago. It was only like 13 years ago or 14 years ago that I actually got diagnosed. But I live with the consequences of bipolar every single day, because I have 3 children, only one of them speaks to me. So, I have to live with that. I live with it. It's not something I want to live with, but at the same time, both of those boys don't they don't give any leeway because of the fact that I have a mental health issue. They just think that I should be a normal human being and behave in normal ways, and that when I don't, I mean, I always said that Travis, he's my middle boy, he's 20, well, Kurt's 26, so he must be 27, he'll be 28 in February. I always said all he ever wanted in life was a normal family with a white picket fence and, 2.5 children and a white picket fence. And he has that now. And because I'm not in his life anymore, he doesn't have to deal with my mental. So, so that's the way it is. I don't know how else I am supposed to take responsibility for the things that have happened in the past, because they happened in the past. Now, I mean, how much are you supposed to pay for that? Like, I wasn't a perfect mother. I don't think any mother could ever say they were the perfect mother, and or father, or any parent. I don't think any parent is a perfect parent. I don't think my parents were perfect. And Dad beats himself up all of the time about the fact that he was never there and I wasn't a good dad. And I said, I don't think you're a bad father. I don't know where he ever gets this idea that he was a bad dad, But he always says it, and I don't understand why he thinks he was a bad parent, but I guess we all do. I'd say, you see, I would say my mother was as close to a perfect parent as you could get, but, you know, attachment theory proves we're all crap parents. True that. And yes, you're right. My normal doesn't have to be their normal. And that's the thing. Like Travis, especially, Travis annoys me because he studied psychology. So you'd think he would know these things, right? See, I feel like I know more about psychology than he does, and he studied it. Although I live it, so that's probably why. But yeah, I mean, and honestly, I don't believe that there is any such thing as normal. I think that people behave the way that society dictates, or they don't. And I think those that don't are generally more honest and truthful about who they are. And for Travis to want me to act a particular way instead of just being who I am and not accepting who I am and wanting me to be a particular way is on him, not me. So I've actually think that I have come to accept that, and maybe he hasn't. And the consequence, unfortunately, is the fact is my granddaughter is now a year old and I've never met her. So that out of everything probably hurts me more than anything. So, but, you know, what can you know? We raised a niece with bipolar, ADHD, and disattachment disorder. Wow. I often think I have ADHD. I don't know. I've never been diagnosed. I've never even spoken to a psychologist or a psychiatrist about it, but I've watched a few videos. There's a really good channel on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. And Christ, it sounds like me. I don't know what disattachment disorder is, but it doesn't sound good. It sounds like that would be terrible. I did watch a documentary the other day about someone who was severely abused as a child and became like that, and became what you would look at as basically as a psychopath, but that she was given intensive treatment, and to this day, now she's a nurse and this wonderful giving person. So in some cases, I think it depends upon the treatment. So just that the mother-child bond was never formed. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. So my youngest has what is it? Oh Christ. No. Oh my God, BPD, borderline personality disorder, and he's basically the opposite of that. He attaches, he'll meet someone and he's attached to them instantly. All he wants is people to love him, and it's probably my fault. Oh dear. Not that I ever didn't love Curtis, but I'm sure it's my fault. Everything's my fault. Ask my children. Oh dear. I sound like I'm feeling sorry for myself. I'm not feeling sorry for myself in the slightest. This is just how I talk. I mean, I'm honest. I don't care if people like honesty or not. It's just, that's what I do. And I wish more people would do it. Oh, here we go. This is another thing that really friggin' annoys me, is this Black Friday sales in Australia. Like Halloween in Australia. I like Australia being Australia. Wow, okay. Wish I felt like that sometimes. I probably don't, but oh, holy cow. Makes my problem seem insignificant reading that. Not that I know that's not, I know that wasn't your intention. Holy cow. Did she ever get better? Has that disattachment become less? does she now have more attachment? It's amazing. They talk about nature and nurture, and you're saying that the mother-child bond was never formed. And it's kind of, it just goes to show how important that role is and why we need to allow a parent, it doesn't have to be a mother, but I think any a parent. Wow. Okay. Well, that sucks. But yeah, I think all babies and kids need a parent that's there for them, and I think there's such a big placement on having to go to work and having to make money that people don't want to stay home with their children or can't stay home with their children and do what children actually need. I'm an only child and my maternal deprivation. Yeah, you really do. See, I kind of understand that. Like, I have distanced myself very. I go to the post office to post things. That is, and I go to the IGA occasionally and buy chocolate because, chocolate and pineapple lumps. Honest to God, pineapple lumps are the best lollies ever. Fight me, I don't care. So that's the entirety of my social interaction, and I'm happy with it. I'm literally not interested in socializing with anyone ever. I don't miss it. I don't want it. Most of the time people just annoy me and they're stupid, and so I get that sort of not being attached to people and things. Like, you guys, if you've been around for a while, I have talked about Bree, my best friend. We're not best friends anymore. We haven't spoken in months. She called me a liar one too many times, and if there's one thing I'm not, it's a liar. And so I just said, yep, no, how about we just call this friendship quits? And that's it. We haven't spoken. So, and I don't care. I really, literally don't care. Like, I would rather just not be friends with someone than be friends with someone who thinks of me in ways that are not true. Yeah. Yeah, see, Curtis is somewhat similar like that. Like, he's been back here with me for a while now, and like, he'll find a new girl and he'll go and basically live at her house, and it's just like, you're 26, get a freaking job, support yourself instead of coming back here. So yeah, I get it. So, kids, mate. Bloody kids. With the death of us all. Just kids. Oh dear. I don't know. I think if I could go back in time, knowing what I know now, I don't know that I'd have children. I don't know. Although we had some good times when they were young. We really did. We had some great times. So maybe I would. I don't know. Maybe I would go back and get diagnosed with bipolar before I had my children and do it that way. And then maybe I would have been a better parent because I was medicated. I don't know. Stretch mark 1 and 2. Yeah, well, mine are stretch mark 1 and 5, 6 and 17. Actually, Curtis, my youngest, was a twin. He's my vampire child. He ate his twin in utero, which apparently is fairly common. So there you go. All right. So if you've all gone and had a look at the website, what do you think? Come on, tell me. I need to know what you think of the design and the products, please. I need some validation. Feed me validation. Wow. Thank you, Wendy. Wow. That's incredible. That must have been a shock, Tanya. So, Wendy, do you like Wendy Lynn or just Wendy? Or butt crack? I can call you butt crack. Oh my God. Can you guys hear that? I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten since like lunchtime yesterday. I'm lazy and I don't like eating. So I eat one meal a day. And here's me picking on people for not heating up their pizza. And I'm like, I'm just not. And then the guy in the IGA called me out the other day on it. So I bought, 8 frozen dinners. He goes, wow, that's a lot. I'm like, rude. Rude. Just rude. The gumption, the gall, the audacity. Sorry. It's a RuPaul reference. Honestly, I think if you're not a RuPaul person, Wendy Lynn is when I'm naughty. Yeah. Yes. My mother, because my actual name is Leanne, not Lee. My mother always says, Leanne Margaret. There. So, yeah. Travis. See, I don't know. I don't think I lengthened any of the boys' names. Or was it Travis always got called Trav? So I think Travis was probably like his naughty name. And Kurt never gets called Kurt. Yeah, I guess Curtis again. Yeah, Curtis when he's bad. So Curtis Brody, get in here this minute. Yeah, he always gets called Kurt or Curdy. Or Bert. I call him Bert a lot. Or Dickhead. I call him Dickhead a lot. Because he's such a dickhead. Funnily enough, I'm quite enjoying him being here. Look, because he's not here all of the time. Like, he comes and goes. Like, he might be here for a day or he might just be here for an hour or two. Comes home, eats, and buggers off again. What? God-awful name. That's not a god-awful name. Wendy's nice. I said, what's your problem, woman? Jesus. In the whole of the UK, you're the only person whose name is Wendy. Well, that's it. You're a butt crack from now on. And then you'll really feel special. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. My humour is weird. But then again, why wouldn't it be? Home. Let's go to home. There we go. Let's reload that just to make sure it's working. That's working fine. All right. Cool. Bananas. At least you laughed. Oh, dear. Yeah, well, I mean, seriously, my name's Leanne. Mum would never let me call myself Lee, just not your name. So, yeah, I can tell who knows me pre-mum passing away because they call me Leanne, whereas everybody else since then calls me Lee because from the minute I was allowed to call myself Lee, as an adult, my mum passed away 20 years ago, right? So I was 30 when she passed away. Dreamer Lou. Well, I'm going to guess that was a set of hippie parents. Well, I have Jared, Curtis, and Travis. So when there goes my hair. When I named Jared, it was not a very common name at all. Like, it's pretty common now. Travis was It's not really anything. Kentucky Hillbilly. Okay. There you go. See, I don't know. God damn, Dreamer Lou, get in this get in this trailer now. Is that right? I'm not. I'm not good with accents. I don't know. I like Southern Hillbilly, and it's kind of just it's cool. No, I don't know what that is. Sorry. You got to remember, I grew up in a time when most of my television and like international access was British. I grew up. Yeah, well, Sweet Sicily. Wow. Okay. Sure. But with actually sweet on it. Okay, sure. Was a big, handsome, but oh so dumb hillbilly character. Nah, don't know it. Sorry. There you go. Now, if you had said Clark Kent, this I know. I am a fan. I am very much a fan. I don't like Batman. I love Superman. Oh my God, my stomach. Seriously, shut up. Been awake for 4 hours, 4.5 hours. It's like, it's time to eat. What, Socks, what are you doing? All right. Well, I probably should end this stream, shouldn't I? Yeah, with the sweet. She's called Daisy. See, I like Daisy. Daisy's pretty. That's really nice. Yeah, no, my sister, she had, because I had all boys, and she had all girls, and she called her second daughter Letitia because she knew I wanted to call a child Natisha. But Letitia was a little bit different back then, especially for here. But her eldest she's got Rhiannon, Letitia, no, Latea. Oh my God, I don't even know my niece's names. Rhiannon, Latea, Jessica, Shamari, and I can't remember the other one. Oh my God. No, I've lost it. I don't know. Yeah. Shamari's cool. It's just completely different. And my sister's name is Sherida, so that's like completely different. I was going to be called Elizabeth. Mum said through her whole pregnancy I was going to be Elizabeth. She said, and then when I was born, I didn't look like an Elizabeth. So that's good because I don't want to. Well, I was going to say I don't want to be the queen, but I feel like I am anyway. The queen of my own shit. That is what I am queen of. Oh, dear. Well, there you go. See, not the only one. I think it was a pretty common name back in the day. I didn't want to call my kids anything common, but I did consider calling Travis Peter because my last name is Parker. But I thought he might get stirred a little too much in school if he went to school as Spider-Man. So, okay. Well, Tanya's cool because it's just different. It's not Tanya. It's Tanya. So, not that there's anything wrong with Tanya, but it's like a little play on it without it being like names today. Which, God, we could all, name our children like Elon Musk. Although I shouldn't say that because I have mad respect for Elon Musk. I think he's amazing. I don't know the missus, but Alice Elizabeth. Okay. Alice. What's wrong with Alice? Alice is nice. No, my middle name's Margaret, so we have very old-fashioned middle names. And yeah, stop it. There's nothing wrong with Alice. I have an Alice collection on the website. So, shh. Down the rabbit hole you go. Oh, dear. I don't know. I mean, try life as Jane. All right. Yeah, sure. Okay, I get it. Lee's not much better. Leanne. They're plain Jane. Yeah, you poor thing. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, no. I know it's funny. It's funny how a lot of people don't like their names, but nobody ever changes it. Like, you literally can legally change your name, but no one ever does. It's funny, isn't it? Well, not everyone. I mean, there are people who do it, but I mean, if we hated them that much, we'd actually do it. Woohoo! Sorry I'm late. Doesn't matter. You're here now. Okay. Texture walk. Okay. Interesting username. We're just talking about names. What is your name? Or you don't have to share your name if you don't want to. This is a safe space. Which I mean, people say this is a safe space, but I mean, really? Is it a safe space? Yeah, it would be, unlike Jane and Lee, who can find shit everywhere, right? Well, you know someone who can personalise things now. So, or you could always get something and just paint over the A. Breakfast Pepsi's done. I was bad yesterday. I literally had pineapple lumps for breakfast. That's so bad. For those of you who are international, which is there's quite a few of you, you didn't see my jammy pants. These are pineapple lumps. These are the best shit ever. I don't know if you can get them anywhere else other than in Australia. I just said Australia. I did. Shit. Australia. That's the whole word. Australia, mate. These are, let me get one out. They're chocolate. And then but yes, I ate a quarter of a packet of those for breakfast yesterday. So bad. They're so good. Oh my God. Oh God, that's even funnier. See, I hear Tammy and I think of Tammy Baker. That's that religious loud lady. So makeup and eyelashes and shit. Tanya, they're really good. We have awesome snacks. Well, thank you for stopping in, Wendy. I appreciate it. Gidget away from what? Okay. Oh Lord. You've lost me now because I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find that a lot of American references will just, because just, yeah. She was the bush which wants to get it. Oh, okay. 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 I just realised like 2 days ago that I haven't watched all of the friggin' Hunger Games movies. I thought I'd watched them all. Apparently, I only watched the first one. So I'm working my way through all of those. I also have to finish watching, not finish, I have to rewatch The Matrix. I haven't done that this year yet. Getting ready for next month. Ooh. I had a dream about Keanu last night, actually. I did too. That was weird. Well, it's probably not that weird. I think I've dreamt about Keanu once before, or twice maybe. No, I was telling him, I was telling him, thank you for making such good movies. What a weird freaking dream. Okay. Words of encouragement. Wow, words of encouragement. Oh, I don't know words of encouragement. It sucks. From the inside, knowing someone's got your back is a good thing. For me personally, I can't speak for her. But for me, even though I would probably never outwardly show it, knowing that there's someone there that you can go to, I guess, is a good thing. I feel very alone a lot because I don't have that. My dad is, because he had some issues, his brain, he's becoming quite senile, and he's very negative all of the time. So I can't sort of say to him, I'm having a bad day, can we just have a chat? Because it doesn't help, because he's just so negative. So I think maybe someone, but then again, I mean, if he was like super positive all the time, it would probably annoy me too. I don't know. Christ, I'm bipolar. Hello. It's hard. I don't know really what it looks like from the outside, really. I know with Curtis displays a lot of bipolar symptoms because he has borderline personality disorder, which is it's sort of similar in some ways. And I just try and be there for him, and just, if he needs to talk, I'm there. If he doesn't want to talk, I don't try and force him to talk. I try not to force him into doing anything that he doesn't want to do, unless I can see that he needs a push. I mean, that's kind of like a fine line. But yeah, I mean, for me, I've lived with bipolar now for my whole life, and I just sort of deal with it by myself now, because I don't have, like I said, I don't have anyone to lean on. But when it got really bad, I did take action and went and spoke to a psychologist. And honestly, it was one of the best things I ever did, even though I knew more about psychology than she did, I swear to Christ. Yeah, no, I totally understand that. It is a pretty triggering event, for sure. So, and you can say whatever you want, by the way. I mean, if there's others in chat who don't want to hear those sorts of things, that's fine. They can leave. It's all fine. You're all welcome here. And I know that I don't want to ever limit anything where you can't talk. So, if anyone doesn't want to hear any of this sort of thing, that's fine. You leave. That's, that's no bad on your part. I understand that. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about heavy things. Me, I'll talk about anything because I just talk. You would think I like the sound of my own voice. I actually don't. I really hate editing videos because I have to listen to myself waffle on. It's like, really, Christ almighty, you talk a lot. But yeah, the movie with Melissa McCarthy. Okay. She's been in a few. You might have to narrow it down. Is that the new one? That's not that. No, I wouldn't think you're talking. No, I don't even know what that is. I do like. Oh, Tammy the movie. Okay, which is we're talking about before, which I don't even know. I've never even heard of it. Okay, let's go. Tammy the movie. It's what I'm literally searching now. Tammy. Oh, okay. You've never heard of it. Okay. Okay. It kind of sounds funny. Oh my God, it's from 2014. I kind of like Melissa McCarthy. I kind of think I think she takes that stupid humor a little too far sometimes. So she's borderline for me. She's kind of like Adam Sandler. Like Adam Sandler, when he's funny until he's not. And then I just want to it's like, but okay, I'll leave that up there, and I'll have a look at that. So, but now that the comments from Ball 4 kind of make more sense. But yes, I like Adam Sandler in some movies. God, 12 days at work. Well, I mean, when you got to steal a car, you got to steal a car. Make sure you drive it like it's stolen. Thank you for stopping in, Tanya. I appreciate it. Even though it was last minute shit. So have a lovely day, night, afternoon, whatever. Have a lovely sometime of the Earth rotation. Claire, thank you. Have sweet dreams. Dream of Keanu, because are there any sweeter dreams than those? Although you might not be a Keanu fan, so dream of whomever you are a fan of, be them celebrity or otherwise. Enjoy your Earth rotations. That's it. My new thing is Earth rotations now. 15 mile per hour drift. I don't know. It was funny in my head. Didn't come out that funny. Yeah, Adam Sandler, like he's done some funny movies and then he's done some questionable movies. So I don't. And Will Ferrell, can't stand him. Don't think he's even remotely funny. Just like no, not a fan. Not a fan at all. So I don't know. I just don't like childish. And yeah, funny though, because that's how I act a lot. I do dad jokes. Curtis comes home and I'll crack a dad joke and he just walks off. He goes. Oh dear. Oh yes. Okay, I should probably end this as well. Will Ferrell. I like a colour who just goes overboard. Yes, he does go. He goes way too overboard. Yeah, he's a pretty fine Canadian. He's a pretty fine human. I tell ya. Like, the thing is with Keanu, so tangent now, is he is a decent human being. He just is decent, and I think that's what I mean, apart from the fact that he's good looking like nothing else, and he's a brilliant actor and all that stuff. The fact that he is so decent to me is the most attractive thing about him. Oh. Like Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth is cool because he's just a dude. Like he's not pretentious. He's just a just a regular dude. He's been in Kmart and Lismore, for God's sake. Kmart, people. I shop in Kmart. Oh, God. I shop in Kmart far too much. You're welcome, Tammy. I don't know that I bring a lot to the soaping crafting community. I like to soap and talk. I like to teach if I can. Oh, there goes our boots. It's too hot now. We've hit 25 degrees. Woo! But yeah, you know, I don't know. See, it's always with the self-doubt. As soon as someone said something nice, I had to take it back. I apologise. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. There you go. Woo, go me. Go me. Now I'm just making it awkward because I feel awkward because someone said something nice. Why do that? So dumb. It's just stupid, isn't it? Oh, I'm very sorry, Tammy, that I haven't put out any videos recently. I swear it'll get back to being more regular. I've filmed heaps of soaps. It's just trying to get the Wickedly Inked website launched, and that was just a lot. So it's just so many of us just don't know how to take a compliment. And we shouldn't be that way. We should appreciate that people appreciate us, and yet we don't. And I guess it all comes down to the self-love, really. I think if we all just loved ourselves a little bit more, we'd appreciate other people appreciating us, I guess. So I have no self-love at all. Honestly, if we're being really honest about it, I hate myself with a passion, always have. Just, I don't know why. Don't know why. I was not raised like that. I mean, honestly, my upbringing was pretty good. Like, we weren't rich. We weren't poor. I never got what I wanted. I was not spoiled. But I always had what I needed. My mum was awesome. My dad was always at work. So, yeah, no, I mean, I had a pretty normal upbringing, so I don't know what's wrong with me. Who knows? I don't think it's all just the bipolar. Who knows? I don't know. Society, probably. I don't know. Just have never fit in, never been comfortable in my own skin. Brie and I come up with this thing before that I was transbitual, because I said that I don't, this outside doesn't suit the inside. Like you'll find there's very few photos of me anywhere ever. Lots of videos, of course, but again, I mean, considering the amount of videos that I've made and the amount of times I've been on the videos themselves, you'll notice the ratio is pretty, there's not a lot of this, because I don't like this. Even when I was thin, because I was thin for most of my life. But yeah. I agree. I find honesty to be, I mean, I value intelligence pretty highly, but honesty, you can be an honest, stupid person. I'm not saying you're stupid specifically, but yeah, honesty, I believe, is the number one trait in people that makes a difference completely and utterly. Because if you're not honest, what's the point of you? I think that's why I hate people like the Kardashians and stuff, because it's just, it's so fake. Like, why be fake? Why is there a necessity to be fake? Why lie? Why? Just why? Why? I watch here we go. I watch a channel. This is how a lot of my sentences start. I watch a channel. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of it. Charlotte Dobray. She does like commentary on TikTok videos and Reddit threads and stuff like that. And she quite often says the same thing. I don't understand why people lie. And you know, it's just like even over stupid things just to get some likes on Reddit or upvotes or whatever. I don't know. I don't Reddit very often. Although they do have some really good information there about 3D printing for whomever got their husband a 3D printer. Reddit has some great information. Yeah. So, yeah, I hate lying. I won't be friends with people who lie. Oh, great. I have a payment reminder. Fantastic. What's that? Afterpay. Afterpay will be the death of me. I swear. That's right. A parcel coming today. Oh, that's not YouTube. What's that? Oh, I don't know. Netflix. Oh, that's Jennifer Lawrence. Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence. That should be an interesting mix. And BTS have got some new video up. Speaking of Cardi, as you freaking know. What? Gold-plated toilets. What? Why? See, I know, well, I say I know what I would be like if I was rich. I guess I don't because I've never been rich. Although when I used to 3D model, there was a period there where I was well off. And I spoilt my kids rotten, honestly. I really did. Like they had an Xbox and a Wii and a Nintendo. No, that is a Nintendo. An Xbox, PlayStation, a Wii. I bought these really cool gamer chairs and, yeah, lots of clothes and stuff. So, you know, that's where my money goes when I have money. But I just, like, I don't think I could be rich enough that I would ever think that a gold-plated toilet would be a good thing to have. Like, what? Well, I don't like gold anyway, so it'd have to be silver-plated. Yeah, it's just a toilet. You know what I would have? I'd have like a really technologically advanced toilet if I was rich. Like one that did the poo for you, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, no, not gold-plated. Gold-plated doesn't. I wouldn't have a mansion, no. Exactly. Yeah, well, I live in here. Basically, as you can see, it's a big long room with lots of shit in it. Because I literally have this massive big house. If you haven't seen it, there is a video that shows how big this house is. And the craft room, which is where all the sprinkles are at the moment, I spend zero time in there unless I'm going in there to get a bottle to put into an order. So that room never gets used. The 3D printers are in another room. They get turned on. They do their things. I don't go in there until I have to go and get things and turn them on again. I have a sewing room. We're not going to talk about the sewing room because it's a sad, sad room that never gets any love. And I don't live in my bedroom. I don't go in my bedroom at all until I go to bed. I sleep and I leave the bedroom. The end. That's it. So that's all that ever happens in the bedroom. Yeah, no, I'd say the majority of the time is spent in this room here. And downstairs in the soap room. So, but yeah. No, I mean, why would you want a big mansion? I just probably want more room for more craft shit, I guess. Oh, because see, if I was rich, I'd own all of the craft shit. I'd have a room to do resin in. I'd have a room to do jewelry in. I'd have a room to do sewing in, which would, again, get going on. No love at all. Room to do soap sprinkles in. A room to do three. Yeah, I probably need, 75 rooms up. Maybe I do need a mansion. Okay. My stomach. I think I need food. I don't think the microphone's picking that up, but wow. The more you have to clean, or you just don't clean them. A room dedicated for my fragrances. Okay, I guess the sun just came out. Wow. Okay. I didn't do that. My hands are here. I don't clean. Curtis gets his shits because he comes home and like, I don't say I don't clean. I'll rephrase that. I don't go around and dust every day and vacuum every day, and I don't do that. I just clean up when it just gets too much. Like this room's clean. Like seriously, look at the floor. I vacuumed it like, I don't know, a week ago. So that's pretty clean with this room, honestly. There's just shit everywhere. So I've got my balls. That's my bag. There's my bag with my keychain on it. I don't know if you can actually see what it says. It says CUNT. Yeah, I'm just waiting for stuff from Kmart. I'm going to get rid of all of these. Actually, they're all moving down to there. And then I've got new wire shelving like that thing there, which you can't really see. That's my silhouette cameo there. And it's got all the vinyls sitting up on top, up there. And then all the beading and stuff for the keychains is underneath there in like pull-out drawer things. All in here is all my colouring stuff at the moment. Oh, I could show you some colour. Oh, I could show you some colouring stuffs. I've been colouring like crazy, just trying to chill out. Here's one I have done recently. I haven't finished it, obviously. I haven't done the bottom because I don't know how to make it look like snow, for God's sake. I don't even know what snow looks like. But I'm really, really stoked with this. I don't know if it will. Oh, it will, actually. Look at my bows. I'm so stoked with how those bows turned out. They actually look like they're silk with dimension. I didn't know I could colour so well. You go, my oldest son doesn't come see me because I don't clean like his controlling personality wants me to. No, I don't draw. No. The answer to that is no, I can't draw. I literally cannot draw to save my life. I swear. I'm really, really, really good with digital manipulation, and that is, it's a bird of paradise in like muted pinks. It was my mum's favourite flower. Bird of paradise is normally like the stalk bits up there are usually like bright orange, and then this bit that comes out there is blue. So if you've never seen them before, but no, I can't draw. It pisses me off, but I have this thing where I can't do proportions, so everything is just too out of whack and it doesn't look right. What other colouring have I done? I've got the beautiful Worlds of Wonder by Joanna Basford. I've done some in here. I did that, but that's not very exciting. But that did not have a black background. That took me freaking hours. I did start a new one in here. Where's that? Which I thought looked really nice. So I was pretty pleased with it. It's all blue. There we go. So I've started that one. Whoa! Again. So I'm going to do all that in like predominantly blue, I think. Well, what else have I done? I don't know. Joanna's Christmas, I think. Oh, no, I've only done that one. I have a lot of colouring in books, though. I quite enjoy colouring. I did a few tests on this one. I can't tell if you can see it unless I peek around the edges. It's not gonna. There we go. Well, I'm sorry about the shaky hand, but I was just testing. The grey one down the bottom is actually these Staedtler brush pens. I don't know how to use brush pens very well. I like to colour with pencils. So this is sort of like an experimental page. And I also have just trying to decide what pencils I like. I have the Brute Fooners, these square Brute Fooners, which everyone thinks are fantastic. So I've got those, which they are. They're absolutely fantastic. Embroidery, yes, I did that probably. Oh, yeah, no, I did. Yeah, that would have been. I did that probably I think it would have been in my teens when I tried that. So I quite enjoyed that. That was very relaxing. Cross stitch as well. I've done cross stitch on my stupid chair. What else have you said? Oh, you said your son doesn't come because of his controlling personality. Yeah, no, see, Kurt's lazy like me and doesn't like doing housework, but he's been hanging out with this girl who's like obsessive cleaner. Like she actually is a cleaner for a living. So every time he comes home, he cleans up. I'm like, sure, fine, go for it. I don't care. Because he had a whinge because we actually ended up with maggots on the bench one day, and it was because he'd left stuff in the rubbish and didn't take the rubbish out. And I said, don't you freaking blame me. So he shut up after that. I mean, in Australia, maggots are a fairly common thing. The bin has always got maggots in it because it's just so hot here and we have blowflies all of the time. And honestly, maggots are probably something that I don't really hate. Like they're just, I mean, I don't want to touch them or anything, but I don't know. I would much rather maggots than like, I don't know, spiders. I hate spiders. But no, people always sort of freak out about maggots and they're just like a natural thing. So but I don't really want them in a house, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. So since that, he's like freaked out and he cleans everything all of the time now. So it's good. He packs a dishwasher for me. I do the dishwasher downstairs. Ah, dear. Okay. What else did you say? My daughter bought a bunch of those posters to colour that has the black velvet on them. Oh, nice. Nice. I remember I used to do, because I can't draw, I've always coloured, or I've always, like I can paint with watercolour. And like I said, I'm really good with digital manipulation. I often think I could probably draw digitally. I do have a drawing tablet, but Christ, who has time? Who has time? I don't have time for anything. But yeah, I do so many things. I'm about to make Christmas cards for Wickedly Inked. They're not going to be normal. They'll be sweary. So, like bar fucking humbug and, Merry fucking Christmas and Christmas sucks and shit like that. Because who wants normal, right? Who wants normal? You can buy normal stuff at the store. So, I have also, I don't know, for any of you that do candles, I have updated. You should do more lives. The plan was to do more lives, and then time, life. That's what I was going to say before. I've actually been diagnosed with no brain. I have been diagnosed with no brain. There's no brain left in me. No, I have been diagnosed with Ross River virus because I've been fairly sick and I have been eyeballing those wick things. Okay, I have just freaking tangents. I never finish the sentence. I have updated these. You can do single wick in the middle. You can do double wick out that way or out that way, and you can also now do triple wicks. This is like the prototype, but they are available. They're like anyone who orders them from now on will get these ones. So if you want to do a triple wick, it's kind of hard to. It's kind of, you just trust me. You can triple wick with these. It's kind of funny. 3D printing is really weird. You should make and sell some of your doll patterns. Wish I lived in the States. I don't. I'm sorry. I like healthcare and disability payment. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. No offense, because you guys don't control this shit, but although seriously, I don't. My prime minister, Your president at the moment is better than my prime minister, because my prime minister is a dickhead. But anyway, politics, we won't go there because I don't really care. I just know he's a dickhead. No, I like living in Australia. In all honesty, though, I do like living here. I like living in the town that I live in, although I had to remove myself from the local Facebook page because I was getting a bit cranky. Doll patterns. I don't have doll patterns. I make dolls. Well, I don't make dolls. I don't know what you do. Well, I don't know what it's called. I paint new faces on Monster High dolls, but I don't really have any patterns as such. Is that what you mean? I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. Just treat me like an idiot, because apparently I am. But anyway, yeah. If from now on, these are the ones that will be going out. So I meant to make a video about it and announce it, but yeah. There's only one of me. And some days that one of me just wants to just not do anything. I may do that today, actually. Like I said, I've got those orders there to go to the post office. Oh, it looks like some rain coming. You can't see, it's too bright, but there's some cloud out there. And I may actually just take the day off. Yeah, I'm full of shit. Full of shit. Absolutely full of shit. I say I'm going to take the day off. I can't type either. You need a decoder ring. Yeah. I thought you also make your doll. I do. Well, yeah, okay, fine. I get what you're saying. Yes, I do, but I don't tend to make patterns for it. I just make it. So, actually, I think Delightful has doll patterns on Etsy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really. I just make it, and I don't tend to make patterns. Like the one that I made a really cool bondage Monster High doll, Mistress Megara, and I made her like a leather. Well, it wasn't. It was a latex. Oh, latex. That's right. Yeah. Another segue. We won't go there because, and yeah, I tend to fit things to the dolls. Although I did make some patterns. I have some ball joint dolls, and I've made male ball joint dolls, and I've made some patterns for some pants and some collared shirts and stuff, but that slipped to the wayside when I started getting busy, like things do. So we all need a decoder ring, Tammy. Jesus. Yeah, that's one of the things with the Ross River is my joints ache constantly, and I find typing has been a little hard. So I understand that very much. But what was I? Oh, latex. Went down and cut some soap yesterday and just put gloves on like I always do. Well, not like I always do, but sometimes I put gloves on. Sometimes. My sinuses have been really bad. It's spring sinuses going there, bleeding nose constantly. So I don't like to aggravate it with smells, and just going downstairs is bad enough. But so if I'm touching soap or anything that's got fragrance in it, I like to wear gloves. So I don't bring that smell back up here, and because I don't know, so I wear gloves. But yesterday, I had them on for about 20 minutes maybe, and my hands started burning, and they were so friggin' itchy. And I took the gloves off, and like all up here, and like from about here, all of that was bright red and so itchy and burning. So I don't know whether I now have some sort of latex allergy, which I've never ever had before, or whether it was just, I don't know. All I did was cut soap. Nothing got in the gloves except a bit of sweat because it was hot. So, this is weird. Life is weird. Life just goes, okay, I'm going to just kick you in the balls today. It seems to be my life lately. I need to stop this. I keep saying I'm going to stop this, and I keep not stopping it. Sweat allergy. Yeah, I'm allergic to sweating too, so I don't do anything. I hate sweating. I actually hate sweating. Like, it just feels disgusting on the skin, and then you get all clammy, and it's like you can't like lay down and have a nap because your skin feels yucky on whatever you're laying. No, I don't like sweat. And now I'm fat and I sweat all the friggin' time. It's so annoying. Like, I don't know. At least when I was fitter, I didn't sweat going down the goddamn. So I'm up and down them stairs like 7 times a day, and it's like, no. Nah. I don't know. I don't necessarily wish I was thinner. I just wish I was fitter. I don't care if I'm fat. I just need to be fit. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock, which means my delivery should come very, very soon. So, that hurt. All right, you lovely people. I'm going to just stop waffling because I'm just waffling now. This is what I do at the end of videos. Okay, so I definitely need to watch this movie. Okay, fine. Well, like I said, no, I've turned it off. Why did I turn it off? Oh yeah. Okay, I'll do that because I have to turn on my VPN. I don't have a VPN to download movies. I don't know what you're talking about. VPN has been activated. Let's go to there. What's it called? Tammy. The movie. It's not there. It's just, hang on. This is just called Tammy. Righto, let's try that. If I don't get porn hits on that, I'll be very surprised. The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Okay. Oh, that's who I was referring to earlier. Isn't her name Tammy? Oh, Tammy Faye Baker, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not there. Maybe it's on Netflix. Is it on Netflix, maybe? On the opening. Thank you. Hello. How you going, Miss Purple? Let's go to Netflix. Let's see. I don't know how this will affect my streaming. Tammy. No, lots of other lots of her other movies. That's okay. I'll find it. I just won't find it now because I want to read that. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. That would be Ben Falcone, I think. That's how you pronounce it? Is that who we... Oh, that's probably not very interesting. Oh, no, wrong person. Try being me for a minute. I have it set on wickedleegoods now, so when people message me. Oh, yeah, he's been in heaps of movies. I like him. Oh, he's also the director. Okay, cool. Well, apparently no one has messaged me. My phone has just decided to make noises for no apparent reason. What the hell? Oh, Bookly, what are you doing, mate? Okay, I don't know. That noise is me getting a message, but apparently I didn't get a message from anybody. So, this hair. I mean, Jesus, who needs hair like this? And I'm still here, and I'm still not hanging up. I'm hanging up. You hang up. No, you hang up. There is a message there. Oh, just load, you stupid thing. Oh, it's Keely. Keely says that she's giving me shit because I've decided to launch a shop while she's at work and she's getting distracted. I'm going to tell her so. I'll say, well, you're distracting me from my live video. So, no. How do you spell no? So, no. I went N-E-R-R-R. Oh, no, well, I did an E instead of a U, but yeah. Keely's so awesome. Like, I mean, on a video, she's really nice, but in person, honestly, she is the nicest person. She's just, although, honestly, she's got a sassy side, which I didn't think she did, like, because she's always, like, nice and polite and quiet on her videos, but she's got some sass there, I'm telling you. She's really nice, though. She's really good to talk to. So, yeah, we've sort of, like, we're actually, like, friends now on Facebook, so. I don't get close. Like, I'm pretty friendly with most people, but I don't tend to get close to a lot of people. But yeah, definitely. I think Keely'd probably be one of those, you know, like, she's really nice and sweet and that, but you wouldn't want to mess with her. I think she'd fuck you up. She'd probably sick the dog on you. Although, honestly, do you think her dog would do anything other than lick you to death? Boogly, he'd love you to death. You're not a very good guard cat. He said, I'm too old for that, Mum. Way too old for that. Yeah, poor little bugger. Certainly have to make some decisions about it. I don't know. I think he's going to have trouble. I think summer's going to be an issue for him because he doesn't deal very well with the heat now. So, well, neither do I. So, I'm not looking forward to summer. I think I can count my real friends on one finger, honestly. It's me. But yes, I kind of, in a way, envy people who have, like, these big, massive friend circles, although I don't know that they're, like, friends, you know what I mean? Like, I think they're just, I don't know. I finally get to watch you on live and I cannot see you. I can hear you, but no picture. Really? That's so weird. Are you watching me on Chrome? Well, I assume because you said Google. Oh, there's nothing wrong with being alone, Tanya, honestly. I mean, seriously, just because it's not socially acceptable doesn't mean it's not acceptable. Fuck what everyone else thinks, eh? I only have one friend. It gets settled now. We have flight. I have no one else to turn to. Yeah, well, as I was saying before, my one friend that I have, I broke up with her. So, although I see, I think loneliness is just a constant state for me. So I don't. Trying a different browser. That's the way to go. Try Opera. We'll have more memories to look back on today. Woohoo, that's exciting. Let's turn Facebook off because it's distracting. Yeah, I know. I just, it's kind of, I talk to myself. I talk to you guys. I think I'm lucky. Yeah, I do. I just talk about stuff in videos. So you guys are all my friends now. That's what it is. I do find, funnily enough, I make a lot of behind the scenes videos for Patreon and then never post them because it's just I've managed to talk. Hey, not necessarily a good thing. Oh dear. Did I miss you showing products? I haven't shown any products. I held this up and went like that. So there you go. There's a keychain. It did not even actually occur to me to actually bring some in here. I think I said actually twice, now 3 times, to show people. There's a whole bunch of bookmarks sitting here which are not on the website. Does that help? I'm sorry. I'm not. I just, like, I decided an hour before the live to go live, so I'm not the most organised of people. I showed some colouring in stuff. You know, and you're right, Tammy. I do the same thing when I watch videos. I will answer people back and I will talk to them. Kurt says he thinks it's funny because you can hear me in here talking to a video. But I watch a lot of atheist videos, or like atheist commentary videos, like atheist commentating on theist videos, and I have arguments with the screen. So thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. I was nervous, but now it's released, so I don't care. I don't know why I got so nervous, honestly. It's just what I do. Oh my God, there goes. If you weren't here at the start and I was talking about this, that shaking is they're making a new subdivision like a block away. So that's my house. This is my house. It's cold. It's shivering. Yeah, no, it feels weird, but yeah, so yeah, no, like I said, well, here's some memo pads that aren't cut yet. I can show you those. So these are in the Australiana collection, so these will be cut down to memo pad size, obviously, but this is how they're made. You can see the shiny on there. That's the glue. I glue these all myself. And what I do is they get printed as a A4 page, and then I cut them in half. Then they get their backing boards on them, and then they get clamped and glued. And then once they're like this, then they get cut into their sizes and become memo pads. So that's the memo pads. These are not on the website yet. It's good to catch a live from you. I'll talk to you. It's nice to know we all do it. We're all crazy here. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really liking these. These are really pretty. But I like Australiana stuff anyway. So like on this one, I did the really pretty protea. We got a pink galah, which honestly are the most beautiful birds. They're so lovely. And then gumnut blossoms, which I have somewhere there. There's gumnut blossoms there, I think, is it? I don't know. And I have a there it is. There's my Waratah, because that's where I was born. I was born in Waratah. Can we get a close-up? Well, we can try, because once I can't see the screen, I don't know if it's clear or not. So let's go. There you go. Oh, it was clear for a second. Come on. Let's see if I go really, really close. There you go. It's a shitty camera, honestly. There you go. You're getting close-ups for a second. What? Sorry. But that's that one. And then this one has a birdie. No. I don't know how to stop it. If I go right up close. There we go. There you go. That's the wattle. Oh, that's one for me. Because of course there's gum nuts on it. And then there you go. I just like the colours. But all the Australiana stuff has these designs on it. Now that I know how to do this properly, I can do this properly. So yeah, the protea, and then the galah, and the gumnut blossoms, which are honestly one of the prettiest friggin' flowers ever. What else? Oh, and then I have there's bookmarks as well that have basically the same designs on them. That's the front, that's the back. So one's got a kookaburra on it, and then the other one has the whatever that is. What's that? A Banksia on it, and the gumnut blossoms at the top, and it has a koala on the back because koalas are cute. Although I still don't believe they exist because I've never seen one. So. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying making all these things. So, and like I said, yes. I mean, what's the point of a memo pad if you don't have enough room to write on it, right? So, look, I made these for myself just so I can write lots of notes. And you can see that's my writing. Oh, I don't know what that says. Oh, no, that's all right. I can't imagine I would say anything too stupid on them. Yeah, no, it's not going to. I don't know how to use the camera on here in a way that. No. There's no way to do it. So, more. You can see the size of my writing, though. And I don't write overly small, I don't think. So there's plenty of room on them, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've really enjoyed making it. I've always loved stationery, loved stationery. Office. I've always said Officeworks is my favorite. Officeworks and Bunnings are my two favourite, and Kmart. Although Kmart's the third for sure. But I love Officeworks and I love all the stationery, and it never occurred to me to make it myself. And I was just making stuff for myself and went, I could actually make this. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know. So the camera shouldn't want to focus on me because, it should focus on important things. Wow. There you go. Did it again. I'm going to stop. I keep saying I'm going to stop this video and I still haven't stopped this video yet. I can't hang up. You'll have to do it. Oh, dear. All right, I'm going to turn that off so Keely doesn't distract me anymore. Yeah, no, I don't have anything else in here at the moment. I can show you some stuff that isn't on the store but will be. Someone needs to cut the gunno, right? Oh, dear. Too funny. So I made these. These were all prototypes which didn't work. Because I'm not just making sweary stuff. I just want to make things that are nice. With good papers and inks and that, so that that they're nice. I hate copy paper. I hate it with a passion. I haven't had that shitty 80 GSM thin lumpy shit forever because I hate it. So I always buy really nice premium digital paper. Not always, but so, and I like writing on it. Pens work better on it. I also get decent pens. If you ever want decent pens, you need to get these. These Signos the Uniball Signos are the best pens on the planet. Fight me. I say that a lot. Shopping list book. Shopping list book. So like a shit list, or shit to buy, or shit to remember. Which one would you like? Like I said, these were all just like prototypes. They were supposed to go on the fridge. They were fridge magnets, and the and it's my fault. I'm not blaming anyone. Well, I kind of am, but I'm kind of not. I bought fridge magnets, said they were fridge magnets, said they held a lot of weight. So I made these. I put the thick backer on them, which you can see I've ripped off in a fit of temper here. So it's got a magnet on the back. They were on the backs of these. Put them on, and stupidly, don't know why, didn't check to make sure that the magnet was strong enough to hold them. Magnets are not strong enough to hold them. So I put 3 magnets on the back of this. You can see where I've ripped off the other 2. Still didn't hold it. And it's 50 pages, which I don't think is, I don't think it's an extreme amount. So what I did was I cut this one in half. You can see I cut it in half. And this was the one that had the back on it. And even at 25 pages, it didn't stay on the goddamn fridge. So it's my fault because all of these had backs on them with magnets on them. And I should have checked the magnets before I did it. So we have no fridge magnet shopping lists for now until I find decent magnets. But yeah, so these are just like, you can have these, Tanya. I'll put them in your next order for you because I can't sell them as shopping lists or anything because they have no backs. And to now glue backs on them, it's just a pain in the ass and they just won't be professional enough. And I can't sell these. I probably could, but I'm too much of a freaking perfectionist. And I've ripped this one in half. So. Oh, dear. But yeah, so all of these. So I had this one, which is just oranges. I did 3, and I was going to sell them as a tropical set. So there was the oranges, the pineapples. No, they're not pineapples. They're watermelons. Christ almighty. And strawberries. And they're just shopping lists. I mean, they're all the same. And then I did this. This was a set of 3 as well. And these are crystals. So that was just the outline one. And then this was the colourful one. And then I had one that had a dark background and it was colourful. So that was a really nice set until I realised that the stupid friggin' magnets didn't work. So was not amused because I think I bought like 100 magnets. But that's what happens when you don't chest things. When you don't chest things. When you don't test things like that. No, seriously. That's metal. They don't even stick to them, like by themselves. And they're like stainless steel. So that's another thing that will be coming soon as well. Let me take those off there. It's for the people that, I don't know if you can see that or not. My hands are pretty shaky. So can you see what that says? No, I think my hands are shaking too much, guys. Sorry. See if I can bring that up. Yes. But yes. So there'll be necklaces and bracelets. I have bracelets coming as well. Lots of things, but I was so busy working on the website that a lot of things that I wanted to get made did not get made. Speaking of Keely messaging me, let's lip balm again. I love this stuff so much. Honestly. Best lip balm I've ever used. And I've used a lot of lip balm. She's laughing at me. Shut up. She'll probably watch this video at some point. Oh dear. All right. Well, I think 2.5 hours is pretty long, even by my standards, because I always think the 30-minute video is too long. It is according to the YouTube algorithm, but I really don't care about the YouTube algorithm because if I was trying to make money off of YouTube, we all know I wouldn't be doing the videos that I do. The other thing I like about these is they make really nice noises. Every time I'm walking around, I don't know, I like the sound of keys rattling. So when I walk around with my bag, the one on the side there, that makes that noise. And I always make sure that's facing out so people can see it because I need everybody to know that I'm a cunt. Because, I don't know why. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to stop waffling like I do at the end of every video because I do have to go to the post office and it's already 20 to 11. So I would like to say thank you for coming to my live. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I said before that I would like to do more of these. I really would like to do more of these. I will try to do them in a way that is a little more not surprise. I mean, I don't even know why I decided to do a live, but anyway, I'm here and I did. So yeah, but yeah, we'll definitely do more of these. I like talking to you guys, like actually talking to you guys. And it'd be nice if we could have, 50 or so people in here that we can sort of talk to each other and talk to me and talk to you, and that'd be cool. So longer the better. Karen, you need therapy. Karen, oh my God, seriously, you poor bugger. Is there anyone named who actually, Curtis and I went into freaking segues. I'll never finish this goddamn video. Kurt needed money. So we went and moved some furniture for a lady down in Yamba. I'm pointing because that's where Yamba is, right? This is what I do. And her name was Karen. And as I said to you, I said, you poor thing. I said, you must really hate your name right now. She said, oh my God. She said, people hear my name and they just assume now. I'm like, yeah. I know. It's so sad when a name just gets commandeered like that, like we were talking about before with the whole friggin' Tammy being the the trailer park hussy sort of thing, which I didn't get because obviously in 2014 was the internet was not as big a deal as it is now, I guess. So, and apparently I live under a rock and didn't see the movie. And I'm pointing over there because I have it on the other screen because I have two computer screens. And I have it up there to remind me to download. But yes, I feel sorry for all Karens. Well, no, I feel sorry. Yep. You know what? I feel sorry for all Karens because I imagine that the majority of people who act like Karens, entitled wankers. Now that is a frigging amazing way to look at it. Honestly, that's fantastic. Good on you for being positive about it. But yeah, honestly, I think most of those entitled wankers names are not Karen anyway. So yeah. Oh dear. Bree called me Karen in Bunnings one day and I got so cranky because I was looking for something and I said to the girl, you don't have any here, but you have them on the website. Do you know if you have any? And she said, oh, no, I don't know. I said, well, that's a bit rude. And I was just sort of kind of just like riffing with her and sort of joke. I thought I was joking. I must have sounded harsher than I did, harsher than I meant. And Brie goes, you're such a Karen. And I got so cranky. I did not like being called a Karen. I like to think that I'm not a Karen. I don't feel like I'm entitled enough. So, but anyway. I'm going. Stop talking. Shut up. That was at me. Thank you, guys. Everybody say goodbye. I want to goodbyes in chat. Is that not? That's how you're supposed to do chats properly, isn't it? You're supposed to tell people to do things in chat. Goodbyes in chat, or buys in chat. Is it? That's a hand wave. Yeah, right. Okay, hand waves. The hand waves in chat. There you go. Look at you. You're just sheep. You're all sheep. Oh, I'm sorry. How much do I cost, Tanya, if you're going to buy me? Sorry. I'm in a mood now. This is relief. I've done it. I've released it. It's done now. I can just be a dickhead. So. Oh, dear. You want to watch out, Karen. Make noises like that. The New Zealanders will be... Never mind. I won't continue that. Should go and watch a movie called Black Sheep, though. It's freaking awesome. It's like 100 years old, but it's really, really good. It's a New Zealand movie, and they have cool accents, so who wouldn't want to watch it? So, you still haven't told me how much I'm going to cost. Oh, that's the best wave ever. You can't do that like that. You can't do that. That's just. I rewatched that the other day. The one with both Spocks in it. So what's that one? The one with Chris Pine as what's his face? Fuck. My brain and my mouth are like, no. I live on a farm, but no gumboot. Oh my God. That is the perfect note to end this. Kirk, thank you. Perfect note to end this on. All right. Because if I don't just turn this off, I'll never turn it off, and we'll be here for like 17 hours. Although I don't think you're allowed to stream for that long. I think there is a limit. It might be about 3 hours, I think, which we're nearly there now anyway. Thanks, guys. I promise we'll do this again. Bye. Go buy my shit. Now. If you can all wave me, go buy now. Goodbye. End stream. Your stream will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. Yes, good. Christ.